Welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share and subscribe if you're enjoying the channel. So today we are taking a look at the Marvel Supervillains wave, more specifically Doctor Doom, aka God Emperor Doom, from the 2015 Secret Wars storyline. The first thing to note is that this is the only figure in the wave that does not come with a Zemnu Build-A-Figure piece. However, he does come with a very cool accessory, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So straight off the bat, let's have a look at the figure. He comes with a number of different hands, open palm hands, etc. And the awesome accessory that of course is, spoilers here, Thanos' skull. So let's have a little bit of a closer look at the hands. So we have two open palm hands, which are a nice addition. Just there. Nothing really to say about those apart from their open hands. And you've got two like trigger finger hands, and of course you've got two closed fist hands. Now having a closer look at the accessory piece, it of course is Thanos' skull and spine. Spoiler if you haven't read the Secret Wars story, that God Emperor Doom basically just rips his head and skull clean out of his body when challenged. So let's open him up and have a quick look at the figure itself. So we've had a couple of Dooms in the past, and we'll do some comparisons a little bit later. So the skirt, basically from the waist down, it's the same figure that we've had before. You've got the little Doom gun pouch, which is a little bit redundant because obviously he's a god. But anyway, we've got that gun, which is nice, and the pouch, which obviously has the signature D on the front as well, like the others do as well. It's a very nice little touch, but from the waist down he's pretty much the same figure what we've seen before. The main difference is this cape and the chest piece. So the arms, a head, the hood are all the same that we've seen before on previous Dooms. However, this mid chest piece and the cape are a new piece, and of course this accessory as well. So if I just get him into a pose that's similar to that of the comic, and I'll see if I can maybe get a picture of the comic up in a second. Basically, Thanos stands toe to toe with him, and he just rips his skull and spine clean out of his body, like so. There we go. It's a really cool accessory to have, and I'm really pleased that they added it in the package. Kind of makes up for not having a Build-A-Figure part included. Now let's pull in a couple of the other Dooms that we've got. Here we have the Retro Doom that we got last year, I think it was. And let me just get the other one that came in the Fantastic Four wave the year before. Three very different versions of Doom here. We've got the darker grey that doesn't, darker green, sorry, that doesn't want to stand up. He was the first one that we got in the Fantastic Four waves, along with the black costumes. And then we got the retro card back Retro Doom, and now we have obviously Emperor God Doom. So they all look very different, which is nice. I obviously had done a custom as well. When I got the Fantastic Four wave, I got a second and I painted him up to be part of my Future Foundation custom set. So my white isn't quite as clean as theirs, but I don't think I did a bad job considering white is an absolute pain to paint with on figures. Now the older version of Doom, the one that came in the Fantastic Four wave, has a more kind of metallic-y armour, if you like. And the Retro Doom and this new Emperor God Doom have a cleaner, more toy-like perhaps. Just knocking them all over there. So I do prefer the armour on the older versions. When I say older, they're only actually a year older. However, I do like the variation that we have on these newer versions. So as a figure, there's not a huge amount to say because obviously it's very similar to two figures that we've had already, because Doctor Doom is Doctor Doom. I love this new mould. I think that the legs, the arms, the gauntlets, the boots, the hood, the mask, everything about the Doom is absolutely spot on, and I love that they're giving us these variations. Emperor God Doom obviously is a slight different version of Doom than the ones we've had before, so I'm more than happy to have all three on my shelf. And this accessory is absolutely badass. It really is cool, and it's nice to be able to recreate that scene from the comic books. So overall, it's a really, really solid figure. If you haven't got a Doom already, then I definitely suggest that you pick this one up as the Doctor Doom for your collection. If you're trying to build Zemnu, then obviously you're not going to get a Build-A-Figure piece with this one. I'll just turn him around there as well, because as I said, the cape is different to ones that we've had before. Let me see if I can, there we go. So that's the one from the Fantastic Four wave, and you can see that the cape is different. This one here has like the chain link across the top, whereas the Emperor Doom one just kind of sits on him more like a superhero, or more like an emperor, or a god, should we say. But yeah, overall it's an absolutely solid figure. Not my favourite in the wave, just because we have had Doom before, but he is a brilliant one. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. All and any support to the channel is very much appreciated.